What's up? Nate Manuel here, and I'm here to give you a little ministry update in the arts and what's going on. Last weekend, you received an email from me. I sent out to the whole team about an opening position at the Whitehouse campus, and I wanted to give you a little context into that email because many of you didn't know that either number one, that Jason was at the Whitehouse campus, or two, that Jason Smithers had left. And so some of those details were a surprise to you. So Jason Smithers is one of my great friends, and he was not looking for a new job or a new position or anything like that. The job actually came after him because if you know Jason, you know he's a super talented and gifted individual. And so Jason is also very wise, and he decided he should probably just check it out. And as he did that, he realized that, man, this position really lines up in a really unique way, the way that Jason's wired, the way that he's gifted. The position is for a creative consulting company called Verse, and it's based out of Florida. And so as he got into that, conversations with the company, Jason had a conversation with me, Jason had a conversation with Sean, and for both of Sean and I, we are celebrating and are rooting for Jason to do really well in his new endeavor. We're cheering for him, but at the same time, it's really bittersweet because we love him and we're bummed that he's not on staff anymore. But one of the cool parts about this story is Jason is still in town. He gets to work remotely, so he's still a part of Cedar Creek. He loves the church. You're going to see him around. He'll still be serving when he's able to on the weekends, so I'm pumped about that. So with Jason moving on, that has created an opening at the Whitehouse campus, which led to my email last weekend. Typically, we'll just invite one or two people into some interviews, and then we'll hire the best person available. This time around, we really wanted to open it up to all of you. And what that allows for us is we got a lot of people that were interested in the position. And so on the back end, not everybody that has put their hand in the air is going to get an interview because there were a lot of you. So between Sean and I, we're picking what we believe are the best candidates for the Whitehouse campus in this season, and we're in the process of interviewing them right now. For those of you that don't get an interview, I would like to sit down with you and your local campus director of the arts to have a conversation where we can put together a development plan. So if you showed interest in that, I want you to be looking for a contact from me, and we're gonna set that up. I think it's a really cool opportunity. We wanna give you shots to develop and to grow into leading a campus someday if that's something that you wanna do, or we can equip you to go do that somewhere else if that's something that God's calling you to do. So that's a little update on where we're at in the process. I'm really pumped about what God's doing in our church. If you were here a couple weekends ago, we had 20 baptisms, over 20 baptisms throughout our church. And I don't know about you, but for me, I'm just pumped to be a part of what God's doing here. You each play a really important role in this church, and the way that God is using you is really inspiring for me. So thank you for all you do. I love serving Christ with you guys. Have a great weekend.